يا صفا
يا جماعة
يا جماعة
الجماعة يا جماعة
امسك يا جماعة means my family. Alhamdulillah والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. When I came today, I remember a strange story. 3 stories about animals. And our duty is to look after animals, to understand how the animal feels, and to understand how to treat animals. The first story of the animals, we were in Mandera, in North Kenya. It was famine, and this was 2005. We went to take a photograph of people who are dying. We found donkey and the camel. Camel was very skinny and was screaming like an old man. But because we were stupid humanitarian workers, we insisted to let the camel to stand up on his feet. When we put under his arms and legs the bars, or the iron bars, or I think wood bar, he was screaming like a man. Said, "What are you doing here? I am dying. Leave me alone, boys and girls. Get out. I don't want you. You come take my photograph when I'm dying? Where were you when I was hungry, when I had no water and had no food?" Second animal was a donkey. I went to play a game with him to make him happy. And he looked at me miserably. Said, "What are you doing? You come to me here to play with me to take a photograph? Shouldn't have come today. Should have come last year or the year before when there was no water for all of us." This is the response from the camel and from the donkey. The third one, I was here in Bindi, I think 6 years ago or 7 years ago. And I found this young man holding a monkey. And the monkey was hungry. And the monkey and the man came to the car. And I was in the car looking at the monkey as he was crying to me to ask me to feed him and feed his master. But I didn't. I failed 3 times to understand how the animal feels, how the animal suffers. And this is a failure on all of us of not being able to understand the language of the animals, the language of the birds, the language of life. Because life is not only about man and woman. Life is about all the beings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created for us. The last and not least story, we were going to Kashmir. Coming back from Afghanistan, one shot. It was Kabul, the border, Islamabad, Kashmir. In one shot. 17 hours journey. And went to the mountain in Kashmir, and we found an old man on the main road, and he was trying to wave at us. We stopped with Adnan Shima and myself, and we thought that the man wants money. The man said, "Ah, ah, ah." He was dumb. He could not be able to speak. And said, "No, man." We didn't know what to do with him. He wanted a lift. So we took him with us in the car, and when I looked back at him, I smelled a very strong and heavy smell, which made me to ask Adnan and the others to open the window. That means I am weak. I cannot stand the smell of the one who was employing me, with this old man. We opened the window, and when I looked back at him again, I saw a smile I never have seen it in whole of my life. In the whole of my life, a smile of appreciation for the lift from somebody that you don't know. So when you meet such people, remember that they gave you more than what you give them, because they have what we do not have. Whether the animals, the goat, the monkey, the donkey, and the camel, or this old man. So please, sisters and brothers, when you work in a community, remember that inside the community are many components make the community happy. Plants, weather, water, animal, birds. Look after them. Don't talk about humanitarian. We invented a proverb called Creatulitarian. Are you awake? Wakey. Creatulitarian. You know what do you mean by Creatulitarian? Creatulitarian relates you to the creator and the creature. Humanitarian relates you to the human being only. In Creatulitarian, when you refer back to the creator, you refer back to the originator of life. But they taught us only to become humanitarian, to look about human being. So the human being will become the legislator, the judge, the jury, and the criminal. But in Creatulitarian, Allah is the legislative, then the human being will become a judge and jury. So go back to the Creator who asked us to look after every community. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, إِنْهُمْ إِلَّا أُمَمٌ أَمْثَالُكُمْ. They are nations living like you. Exactly. Have dreams, have language, have future, have happiness, have joy, and have something to look for. That's why the ant was talking about Solomon alayhi salam when he was coming to the valley of the ant. The guarding ant said, "Oh, get inside, Sulaiman is coming." Sulaiman was smiling because Allah let him to understand the language of ants. So the ants can speak, the bird can speak, the animal can speak, even the plant can speak. Everything with the word of Allah can speak. So in the community that you serve, remember to look at every minute creature. You come and teach us climate change because we don't follow the book. We are nuts. I'm talking about myself. Climate change about lack of respect to other creation living with us. So we alienate them. We destroy them with our new development style of life, with our science and technology. We don't know how much creation that we have been destroying while we are building this concrete building, or bringing this smoke by the vehicles and the motorbikes to the area. We are destructing the universe by our own hands. Please, whenever you go to a community, look after every component in the community, from the ant, from the insect, from the human being, from the animals, from the birds, from the plants, from the climate, from the mountains. We remove mountains, and we don't know that the mountain has been created for a purpose, to stabilize earth. Then we can complain of earthquake, because no more mountain anymore. Look about certain Arab countries removing mountains to build hotels. I feel sick. And they call themselves holy boli. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. Thank you very much. But remember, the animals has right on us.
Yeah.
The animals have right on us. I still very painful when I remember seeing the crying eye of the monkey coming to the window and telling me, "Please, man, give us some food to eat." And I failed the monkey, I failed the donkey, and I failed the camel. And all of them looked at me miserably, said, "Get lost, we don't want you." Thank you.
Yeah.
But don't let them to make you get lost again, huh? Should be far more better than myself. You got it?
Yeah.
You got it? Thank you.